Hi, I'm Butch Strux. I'm drummer with the Allman Brothers Band, and I'm here to talk to you about a new band that I just discovered out of West Palm Beach called LeVeL.
LeVeL is probably one of the tightest bands that I've seen in many, many years.
It's a band of people that actually know how to play their instruments.
The band in a whole is just a band to be reckoned with. They're one of the best bands I've heard in many, many, many years.
They can really play, and I was very impressed with the range of styles.
These are from people all over the world commenting on the music.
It keeps you entertained and it keeps your interest prepared to get leveled.
As individual players, each member of the band is phenomenal. When you put them all together, it's outstanding.
I am Jeremy Valdez, lead singer and one of the songwriters for the band LeVeL.
I'm Todd Martin, aka T-Bone, and I play the acoustic guitar.
Hi, I'm David James, lead guitar player from LeVeL.
My name is Paul Lee, bass guitarist and backup vocalist.
Hello, my name is Tim Albacher, and I'm the drummer for LeVeL.
We are currently shooting multiple videos.
We're currently recording a new record,
We have the Side of Me video, which has been getting great reviews.
playing a lot of big things. We played at the Amphitheater, Key Largo, the Sun Life Stadium.
Todd and Jeremy, the writers for LeVeL, have been writing together for approximately the last 10 years, and between the two of them, they've collaborated over 100 songs that they've got in the drawer ready to produce.
We get together.
We throw ideas out.
Most of the time he has a melody that he's written on his guitar. 9 times out of 10 I'm moved by what I hear.
It just comes really natural to us.
So then I just basically write lyrics for the song.
The lyrics are very, very powerful if you listen to the lyrics of all the songs. Their lead guitarist, Dave, is just phenomenal.
I started playing when I was 15 years old, playing guitar. It's the only thing I've stuck with my entire life is music.
David James is a rare character.
He comes from actually a jazz background.
Not only is he funny,
He can play any type of music, whether it be blues, funk, rock. I think even there's a little metal in this guy.
I call Dave the total package. Great guitar player, has great tone,
I was very impressed with his playing, very high-skilled player.
just has ability to lay down tracks that are just unbelievable.
he's on a whole nother level, man. He's an amazing musician.
Paul Lee, one of the most phenomenal bass players I've ever seen or heard.
I started playing when I was 19 professionally.
He is the best bass player I have ever seen.
Truthfully, I have never seen anybody play bass like this.
You can play funk with this guy, you can play crazy jams with him, he's there.
I feel like sometimes I could battle with him and see how funky he could get, and then I could see how far I could push myself.
He contributes so much to the composition of the songs.
If you're lucky enough to watch this gentleman play live someday, you'll understand why I say that.
He's a consummate professional and the most amazing bass player and musician I've ever played with.
Their drummer, Tim, is just amazing. He's just on beat every time. He's always there.
My brother had a trumpet, and I picked it up and started playing. So I played baritone through high school marching band. I found out that the baritone wouldn't go any further, so I picked up the drums.
I started playing with Tim many years ago.
I'm a fan of his drumming.
He's just an amazing drummer.
Great guy to work with. He's talented on many different levels.
He listens. There's few drummers that actually can play as well as Tim and listen.
What I like about playing with Tim is we play off each other.
Awesome beats, awesome fills.
I can play the most minute little rhythmic thing, and he's tuned in. He looks at me, he smiles, he picks up on it.
And we don't even have to think about it. We just work as one unit.
And I'm so happy to be playing with him again.
The lead singer, Jeremy, his voice is incredible.
I started singing and writing songs roughly about 8 years ago when I met my songwriting partner, Todd.
Blew me away from the minute I met him.
He writes beautiful, truly beautiful lyrics.
They have meaning. He tells a story.
His music touches everybody.
His voice is
Very distinct, clear.
Intoxicating,
It's his soul, it's his passion.
pure talent.
Incredible songwriter.
The guy is a poet too, on top of it. I mean, truly, if you read just the lyrics without the music,
Where he comes up with the stuff, I have no idea.
it's beautiful, poetic stuff.
The thing that most impresses me is how positive he is and how determined he is.
He's got the personality, he's got the energy.
Works a crowd. The fans love him.
You watch the guy on stage, you can see how excited he is about the music.
still blowing me away today.
In the beginning, he was basically inspiring to me. You know, he literally introduced me to music, and what I do today is because of, I basically owe it to Todd.
Been playing in bands my entire life. Actually, I was in between bands when I met our singer, Jeremy.
He's like my brother from another mother, obviously.
He's just the backbone of the band as far as the rhythm.
We have a certain connection.
T-Bone has an amazing ability to create beautiful textures and soundscapes with his guitar.
The acoustic guitar adds so much to our tone.
He uses his capo as another instrument almost. I've been trained musically, but I can't even pick up on what he's doing. I have to ask him.
He's an amazing songwriter.
The songs that just flow out of him.
As songwriters, we fit together very well.
He's a great composer and a great player.
Great showman. He looks good.
I love how he runs over to the bass drum and throws his foot up on my bass drum and jams out with me.
Without him, these songs wouldn't be what they are.
I love jazz. I love any musician that goes outside the box.
Anything from country to metal to rock. I mean, anything that sounds good, has a good drive, and is professionally done. I love it.
Jazz and rock and actually country, but my main focus was the funk music because that's what I really practiced and that's what I can do best.
I loved Rush. I loved how the drummer interacted with the players. He had to fill in a lot. So he was an overplayer, but he played tastefully.
Like my songwriting partner, I really don't get outside the genre of heavy metal. I'm a huge thrash metal fan, but I grew up listening to Motown. I'm from Michigan, and my mother was a serious Motown fan. I used to listen to a lot of R&B growing up. When I started listening to metal, I left all that behind, but it still made a huge impact on me. This gentleman does a lot for this band. He's been with us from day one. I'm talking about Alex J. Weir.
My name's Alex Weir. I've been in the music business for 25 years.
I've known Alex for quite a long time. We go way back, actually, towards high school. We knew a lot of the same people.
Rick Sosa called me one day and he's like, listen, Alex, man, you got to do me a favor. You got to go check out this group LeVeL. Well, to make a long story short, when I saw them in the show and I really, besides their look, I was really captured by the music. This group LeVeL, I mean, every song they were banging out had that. They had that ingredient. Sosa and I constantly talked about, look, these guys need to be a live band. I decided to bring the band into this small neighborhood pub in West Palm Beach called El Cid Bar.
And this is kind of where it all started for me, Tim, and Todd.
It was a meeting point where I can actually introduce them to another friend of mine who was a drummer.
Alex and I go way back. We met 15, 20 years ago.
When we first met Tim, we didn't know him, obviously, but he didn't know our music at all. And we were playing a gig, and Alex had asked us if Tim could join the set. And I was like, no, of course not. He knows none of our music. I don't even know this guy. But begrudgingly, we let him sit in with the set.
He sat in, started jamming with the guys.
And, you know, he literally blew us away. I mean, it was like he knew the songs. I mean, he hit everything on point. And from that point on, I was sold on Tim Malbacher.
You know, I joined the band, I got excited and everything.
And from there on, it was just Tim, Todd, and Jeremy.
We got to a point where we really needed to expand the music.
I kept telling Tim, you know, Tim, the band needs an electric guitar.
So I got an idea to call Dave.
I got a call from Tim, who I played with before, and he's told me about this band, you know, that he's in, original music, and I listened to it, and the first song I heard was "Side of Me."
And I figured Dave would just laugh it off or whatever.
And I couldn't get the song out of my head. I literally called Tim and said, "This song is haunting me," and I realized at that point that this is it. This is what I want to do.
Lo and behold, there he goes. Dave James shows up.
We got Dave, sound is doing great. We get a bass player, very positive guy, contributed a lot, but it didn't work out musically.
And as they're going through different changes with bass players, that was it. I just told Jeremy, you know what? The band is going nowhere fast.
And we were again stuck with an uncompleted group, a band.
Now, Dave James, who played with Tim Malbacher back in the day in another band called Serious Jones, they had a bass player called Paul Lee.
I got a phone call from Dave actually, wanted me to learn a few songs for the band because their bass player left, and they needed someone to lay down some tracks.
I'm on the phone with Dave, and we're talking about Paul. Both of us are excited.
After the first song, it just was like we never stopped playing.
I'm out front in front of the studio, and I'm talking to Paul, and he just says,
Look, if you want me to take the job, I'd love to have it.
Paul came in, and again, we saw it happen to him. He got hooked by the music.
And the good news was I didn't have to audition again for the job.
As time went on, we knew that we needed the CD recorded.
Hi, I'm Adam Seitzman, mixing and mastering engineer in West Palm Beach, Florida. Producer Alex Weir brought me into the project to work on the LeVelution album by LeVeL. Two of the songs that really stood out to me while I was working on them were Tomorrow Never Comes, which is this very dry, intimate vibe, and Tell Me Why, which is this ambient, kind of ghostly song.
There's no doubt about it. The band has hit songs.
Every song on it's just amazing.
There's nothing but great feedback on the band. I mean, with over 200,000 views on YouTube with their other single, Side of Me, and now growing numbers on the new video, Cherish.
Cherish this moment, all the time it slips away. We gotta cherish this moment, all the moon begins to fade away.
It's had about 500 hits since I turned it on 20 minutes ago. A top-notch rock song, hard not to like it. Thanks, guys. Very good music. The instruments are very well played. I will share with my friends. Very nice song, beautiful theme. Outstanding. Billions of likes to you guys. I really enjoyed your music, waiting to see more of this. People are asking for more of LeVeL.
Even though the LeVelution album is as diverse as it is, they really do have a sound that's their own. You can tell it's them right away. Jeremy's voice really brings it all together. The chord structures and melodies really are unique to LeVeL.
Jeremy's writing, his lyrics, they'll touch your soul, man. Or girl, they'll touch your soul.
Got the perfect combination, the perfect storm, if you will.
I'm looking forward to going back in the studio in 2013.
We're looking to do multiple records, big venues.
Guys are driven, they have what it takes.
I'm looking forward to the new videos and just meeting new friends and fans.
You can check out their website at www.level561.com to check their tour dates and where they're playing next in a city near you.
Place where the soul feels alright. I know a place where
Hi, I'm Butch Trucks. I'm drummer with the Allman Brothers Band, and I'd like to invite you to come visit some of the things that I've got going on the internet. Of course, is Mugus.com. Right now we have several years of archives that you can go and watch, years of shows at the Beacon Theater and Wani. We're also working on this Roots Rock Revival. If you want to know about Roots Rock Revival, just go to rootsrockrevival.com and check it out.
Hi, I'm Gary Orman, president of Namro Productions. I tour with some national groups such as Slaughter, the Gin Blossoms. A friend of mine is the drummer for Evanescence. I'll be out touring with Vince Neil's solo band in the next 4 weeks. And then after that, I'll be out with a group called Slaughter.
My name's Alex Weir. I'm with Cut It Up Deaf Entertainment. I'm with LeVeL561.com, Dreamhouse Studios, West Palm Beach, Florida. Check us out. LeVeL all the way.